We're here on site today in the UK, getting ready to run a leadership event for a client who employs over 15,000 people around the world. And I just wanted to take a minute or two to share with you why these events are so incredibly important to every organisation, large or small, national or global. And I want to pass on some trade secrets to make your leadership events truly memorable for all the right reasons. Here's how we see it. As an organisation, you'll have a vision of the future, goals to strive for, targets to meet. Now, all you need to do is inspire everyone who works for you to make your vision a reality and align the actions of the entire workforce to deliver your plan. Especially the people at the sharp end, the people who actually deliver the service to your customers and stakeholders. Of course, that's easy to say, but not so easy to do. And that's where we often have a role to play. Our job is to work with you to help bring your strategy to life in every part of the organisation so that everyone gets it and they understand what they need to do to help you deliver it. In other words, help you bridge the gap between the aspirations of leaders around the boardroom table of what people really do, day in and day out on the factory floor, the office floor or the shop floor. And who's sitting right in the middle of this gap in most organisations? Well, we think it's your middle managers and your line management population. In fact, the kind of people that come to your leadership events in spaces like this. So we think it's worth investing some time and energy with this all-important group of people. Indeed, research tells us that these line managers are the most trusted source of information in the eyes of the people they lead. It seems people pay real attention to what their immediate boss both says and, even more importantly, does. So you just need to get those bosses, your line managers, saying and doing the right things, acting as role models. Get your line managers to act as advocates for your strategy, and through their actions and behaviours, you can inspire the entire workforce. Again, easily said. So how can we help you do that? Well, first, we'll partner with you to create a set of clear, concise and compelling messages that you want the entire organisation to both understand and act upon. The story for your organisation, if you like. Then we'll help you shape a programme of activities and an event agenda that will get your participants brought into your story, engaged with it, passionate about it. And we use the word participant very deliberately. You don't want attendees or delegates at your event. You want participants. You want your line managers interacting with your story, being inspired by it, owning it, and ultimately, of course, being advocates for it and living it. And you won't achieve that if your leadership events are a seemingly endless sequence of PowerPoint presentations during which the presenters die in a hail of bullet points and the audience runs for cover as soon as the lights go back up. We think genuine interactivity is key to the success of a leadership event. And we often supplement traditional facilitation techniques with new technology to help here. We urge you to share your vision for the future. Then give your audience a chance to check their understanding of it through carefully facilitated interactivity. What did they like about what they just heard? What was inspiring? What questions do they have for clarity about making it happen? And what might be challenging? Then get them truly collaborating with you to create practical and pragmatic ways forward to overcome those challenges and help you execute your strategy in their parts of the organisation. Get them thinking about the behaviours they'll need to exhibit to model the way forward with their teams, and identify the behaviours that don't work, that we need to consign to history. Now that can be a lot to cover in one event. And that's where the technology comes in. Using it, we can quickly get instant feedback from the audience, capture their comments anonymously, if that would help, log and respond to their questions, prioritize ideas, even measure the success of the event, all live. It's amazing how much content you can get through using the collaborative technology that we can bring to the party, and participants love it. Modern technology for a forward-thinking employer. And post-event, we can email individual action plans and notes created at the event back to the participants themselves, and send a digital copy of the entire event to leaders as a Word document or spreadsheet. Nobody has to type up any flip charts. And as your event comes to a close, and while your line managers are all fired up, give them some engagement skills development and get them practicing how they're going to share the buzz of the event with their teams back in the workplace. And that point about back in the workplace is key. We think the success of any leadership event should be felt months after you turn off the lights at the conference venue by people who didn't even attend, the people your line managers need to inspire, the people who will ultimately deliver your strategies and plans. Now for us, that often means co-creating with our clients user-friendly cascade packs that will help line managers thrive in their role of bringing your messages to life in their part of the organisation. I'm afraid that stapled together copies of your slides tend, in our experience, not to work. In summary then, our job is to help you get a big return on your investment in your event. A return that continues for months after your leaders have stepped off this stage, taken off their microphones, and breathed a sigh of relief. At that point, the presentations may have finished, but the task of inspiring your entire workforce has just begun. So, if you'd like some help, or you'd like to find out more about our approach and the positive impact it's had for organisations like yours, then simply get in touch. Let's talk. I'm sure we can make a positive difference together. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got a client coming in 10 minutes, and together we've got a buzz to build. Talk soon.